Let's move to stanza 3 of the poem. This stanza introduces the Inchcape bell. This Inchcape bell was placed there by the Abbot of Aberbrothok. Now, why did he place that bell there? What's the purpose of this bell? Let's find out. The Abbot of Aberbrothok had placed that bell on the Inchcape Rock. On a buoy, in the storm it floated and swung, and over the waves its warning rung. That Inchcape bell was placed on top of the rock by the Abbot of Aberbrothok. When there was a high tide, the tide would touch the bell, and the bell would ring energetically. And this ringing was the signal that there was a dangerous rock. This signal saved the mariners from this dangerous rock. Otherwise, they would hit the rock and die. But this bell was placed by a monk. It was the Abbot of Aberbrothok. The Abbot of Aberbrothok was a pure and pious soul who did it to save the people. Let's move to the 4th stanza now. When the rock was hit by the surge swell, the mariners heard the warning bell, and then they knew the perilous rock and blessed the Abbot of Aberbrothok. So, when there was a high tide, it engulfed the Inchcape Rock. The mariners were not able to see the dangerous rock. To save the mariners, his people, the Abbot of Aberbrothok placed that bell on top of the rock. The mariners heard the warning bell, and then they knew the perilous rock. The ringing of the bell alerted the mariners that there was a dangerous rock which was hiding under that surge swell, and that ringing saved their life. And when they were saved, they blessed the Abbot of Aberbrothok for placing that bell there. They blessed him for saving their life. The Inchcape bell became a blessing for the mariners. It was a life savior. The 5th stanza reflects pleasantness, joy, happiness. The sun in the heaven was shining gay. All things were joyful on that day. The seabirds screamed as they wheeled around, and there was joyance in their sound. So the birds were happy, the sun was shining brightly, everything around gave out positive vibes. The sun in the heaven was shining gay. The sun was shining brightly up in the sky. All things were joyful on that day. On that particular day, everything was fine. Everything was joyful. The seabirds screamed as they wheeled around. As the seabirds flew in circles, they screamed. They screamed in joy. They screamed because they were gay. They screamed because everything was bright, beautiful, and pleasant. And there was joyance in their sound. Their screamings echoed joyance. Their screamings were enough to tell that everything was gay. So everything remains pleasant, beautiful, joyful, and gay till stanza 5. The mood of the poem till here is happy and jolly. But we will see a shift of mood in the progressing paragraphs of the poem.